it is the challenge of how do we help people make those transitions who, everything can't become a sanctuary, right? Everything has to have their own version of a transition to a new economy and a new compassionate, sustainable life. If somebody is, I don't know, I was going to ask you, like, if somebody's watching this and they're like, because a lot of people ask me this question because they're like, well, I can't convince my family, or I can't convince my, oh, here's one right here. I'll share this one. Someone says, I'm vegetarian, want to turn vegan, but it's kind of hard. Lots of tips, obviously, about how you eat and how you add in, things and eat more of the food you love and those kind of tips. But are there tips that you think about, like, when you look back, if it wasn't your husband, who sounds like he's actually really amazing, like, have you learned anything about communicating? Like, was it your passion that made the difference? Was it just your force of will, or was there anything additional that we could pluck out of that?
Well, it was definitely my passion, and it was education. I educated myself. See, what I always tell people, because people are by and large, cattle ranchers by and large, and their families, farmers, are good people. They're salt of the earth. They will give you the shirt off their back. I mean, we work with them all the time in our sanctuary. We buy hay from them. We build fences. We have to contract them to help us to bring in dirt, to bring in all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they're the salt of the earth. The issue is not, are they good people? It's that they are in a system of violence. The system is violent, and we're taught to normalize it. So, the one thing I can say is, it's not just about my passion. It was about the fact that I became willing to watch those slaughterhouse videos. And I tell these people, I tell ranchers, farmers, anybody out there that isn't even a rancher or a farmer but wants to change, watch slaughterhouse videos every single day. Watch them. Watch them until you get sick and can't watch them anymore. Because if you can't watch how your food gets to your plate, how your milk gets in your glass, how your cheese gets in your taco, if you can't watch it, then why are you eating it? So, it's all programmed. We are like in the matrix, plugged into a system that is so violent that violence becomes us. It becomes us naturally, and we call it love.